Howdy and howdy my fellow spicy bowl dirdos. Within this video, I will be continuing the last video of the TGSNDB Kevin's Dream Show compilation. So, the first stream I will be playing within this video within the day, month, year format was recorded during 30-9-2022 Anno Domini. So, this is not a part null. So, anyways, now it's time. So this is not a null part. So, anyways, it's time to play it. Before I woke up today, I had a dream that was about me controlling my character in a video game that may or may not resemble the way my body looks like. And I couldn't see any of my body parts from the way I was looking from. I think, but before the game started, I think I could see my video game username showing, which was either one Kevin17 Glossop or Rundun, with my YouTube channel name above that. And there was this other player alongside me, and when the game so I actually think it turned out from seeming like I was controlling a character in that game. So I think it turned from myself in real life controlling my character in that game to just being that character in that video game. And I somehow was that character, and I didn't knew it, and I thought I was controlling it only during this beginning. And so when the game started, I could see a explosion, like as if it was a nuke that exploded from the distance away, that is spreading out and getting bigger and bigger, spread it out. And the person I was playing with ran, I guess maybe or maybe not first, and then I ran with that person, and that person ran so fast. That person was ahead of me and went to one area for shelter, I assume. And I think that person was a human, possibly, because I think that person looked like that person might have been a human as the video game character who was playing with me, who I think was another real life player. And also I was controlling my player. So I did ran, but eventually I saw this gate. And I saw what appeared to be a group of humans wearing what seemed to be a Japanese school uniform. And it was what I think they had a skirt for part of it, and then they were like had ponytails for some reason. I'm not sure if all of them had black hair or if it was a mixed amount of hair colors. But I came up to the gate there, and all I said was please, and I didn't said anything else. And I was let in, and I came in. I walked through this area, and I came inside from, so there's a gate, and it was outside when I came through the gate when I was let in. But I came through. But by the way, the gate was like, I think it might be like a gate, possibly so wide, and I think it was like so wide it might be made to let cars come in or something like that. I think it was a gate that rolled on a wheel on a track. Yeah, well, I think that gate rolled with a wheel on a track. So I went through past the gate, and then I went through with all those people who looked like humans. into this building for shelter, and eventually I saw this person who looked like a human wearing a samurai uniform with short hair. I couldn't tell if it was black hair or not, but it was like short hair. And that is where my dream ended there, because I think I couldn't remember what happened past that after that part. So now that dream did had a part null, a null part. That dream did have a null part, which was also recorded during the same date within the day, month, year format date of 30-9-2022 in Domini. So this is the null part of that dream I last played. Anyways, now I'm going to play that null part to the last dream audio I played. Also, in that dream, there were no air raid sirens going off while that bomb, missile, or nuke or whatever that was, but I assume it probably could be a nuke that is going off. So while that was going off, there were no air raid sirens or any type of outdoor warning. So what I mean is, one whatever that was that blew up, that was possibly a nuke or a missile or an airstrike or whatever it was that was that type of far range explosive. There were no air raid sirens or warning sirens of any sort going off in that dream of mine. Alright. So this next dream audio is from the date of. This next dream audio is within the date format of day, month, year, with the date of 1 dash 3 dash 2023 Anno Domini. So, anyways, it's time to play that dream audio now. Anyways, it's within the date format of day, month, year, and the date is 1 3 2023 Anno Domini. So, anyways, I'm going to play it now. Right now. This audio recording is based off of the dream I had before one of the times I woke up yesterday morning. So this is based off of a dream I had before one of the times I woke up yesterday morning. It all started when I was inside of the house owned by my dad, who I am adopted towards. And I think I was inside of that house with possibly a 5 or a 6-year-old boy. And it start so what do you mean so basically there's starting to be an earthquake, and I had to get out of there. So I went with little boy who's probably 5 years old or 6 years old. I assume this little boy is 5 years old within my dream. Inside of a Mercedes-Benz sports car or muscle car, whatever it's called, and it was either convertible or it had no roof. And meanwhile, my dad, who I am adopted towards, started calling the local city police station only to hear what you might think of as a evil laugh, sounding something like, or exactly like, I think it's more like something like, I mean, I'm not sure if it's exactly or something like, but I think it was like, ha 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 ha. I think it was like, ha 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 ha. I think it was like, ha 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 ha. Yeah, it's actually more like, ha 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 ha, but faster, like, ha 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 ha, like that. And then my dad, who I'm adopted towards, called 911 and was greeted to that same whatever you want to call it, maybe a laugh or evil laugh again. So I was within the front passenger seat of that Mercedes Benz vehicle or car. Well, I'll just call it a car. I mean, I'll just actually I would just call it a. Well, it means actually I would just call it a sedan. And the little what was into the actual little boy or the 5-year-old boy or 6-year-old boy. I'll just call it 5-year-old boy for the sake of this video. So it might be 6-year-old. What is that person? Might be 6-year-old or 5 years old. I'll just call that person 5 years old for the sake of this video. The 5-year-old boy was driving the Mercedes Benz down the hill really moderately fast in order to go down the hill within the fastest speed range that won't crash the car, and was doing really good with the handling of the car for a 5-year-old boy. But while going down the hill, I said, what is while going down the hill? So while going down the hill, I think I might have looked towards my right side, and I could have possibly said, is that Tills driving that Blue Thunder monster truck across that oil refinery power plant? Because that was within the dream, but I'm not sure if I said is that what he said, there was a oil refinery power plant until it's driving a Blue Thunder monster truck across that oil refinery power plant. But I'm not sure if I said is that Tails driving that what means I'm not sure if I said is that Tails driving that Blue Thunder monster truck across that oil refinery power plant or not while that was happening when I looked towards my right side as the little 5-year-old boy was driving the car. But if that was what I said to the little 5-year-old boy, then I think the little 5-year-old boy did said back possibly, but if I did said that, it is still possible that the little 5-year what it means if I did say that, it is still possible that the little 5-year-old boy did not said that, but if the little 5-year-old boy did said that, then what that was, the little 5-year-old boy might have said as a response towards what I said is, so if that's so if the little 5-year-old boy did responded towards that, then what the little 5-year-old boy might have said as a response to that was, I don't know, I'm just a little 5-year-old boy who knows how to drive a car really good. Or if not, then the little 5-year-old, or but if not, then the little 5-year-old boy said instead, it's either the little 5-year-old boy said for the beginning part for both, like even the so the little 5-year-old boy either started with I don't. Or the little 5-year-old boy either started with how am I supposed to know or I don't know. So that applies to the first explanation I had said for that. Even though I didn't mention that it does, but it could have been either way. So the little 5-year-old boy could have said, how am I supposed to know? I'm just a little 5-year-old boy that knows how to drive a car really good. Or how am I supposed to know? I'm just a little 5-year-old boy who knows how to drive a car. Or I don't know. I'm just a little 5-year-old boy who knows how to. What it means, or I don't know. I'm just a little 5-year-old boy who knows how to drive a car really good. Or I don't know. I'm just a little 5-year-old boy who knows how to drive a car. What it means, or I don't know. I'm just a little 5-year-old boy who knows how. What it means, or I don't know. I'm just a little 5-year-old boy who knows how to drive a car. Or I don't. I mean, well, so basically, it could have started off from that type of same starting point. Could have started off like I don't know, or how am I supposed to know? What am I, or how what am I, or how am I supposed to know? So it could have either been I don't know, or how am I supposed to know, for how it was first said by the 5-year-old boy. That was the dream I had. Wait, sorry. I can't just end it yet. There's more to it. So basically, the 5-year-old boy was driving the car down the hill, and I'm not sure if it was on the actual second hill or the hill that's a part of the house property. I mean, the private hill. When the little boy was driving the car and a actual garbage truck turned on its horn and slammed into the left side for that garbage truck's left side of the road, which is the right side of the road for the little boy, because of the direction. One is because it's the little boy's car's right side, because of the way the little boy was driving down the hill. The little boy's car was pointing. One is the little boy's car's right side is different because uh, it was going the other direction. So the garbage truck had slammed into the wall while sounding its air horn, or one of these. So that garbage truck had slammed into the wall while sounding its air horns, or I mean, so that garbage truck had slammed into the wall from the left side of that hill, I think, while sounding its air horn for a long continuous time and then letting go. I think it was like, actually, I think it was like for 2 long continuous times. Like, I think it was like, actually, I think it goes like one short time and then the second time, and was holding it for the second time. Like, something like that. By the way, when I said Tails for within this dream, I meant Tails from Sonic the Hedgehog. Or by the way, when it said Tails for this dream that I mentioned, what that I was saying, I meant Tails from the Sonic the Hedgehog series of video games, and also the whole French fries in general. So it really was Tales from the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise, and I think Tails possibly might have been trying to save my dad, who I am adopted towards. And honestly, within real life, where that location is, there's no oil refinery power plant within the location that I saw. Tails driving the Blue Thunder monster truck over it and destroying it. That was one of the dreams I had yesterday. Before one of the times I woke up yesterday morning. So that was the, so this was one of the, so this is the dream, or so this is the dream or one of the dreams I had yesterday before one of the times I woke up yesterday. This next stream is a null part for the last stream I played, which is, which was recorded during the same date as the last stream audio I played, which this stream audio, so this stream audio is recorded during the same date as the last stream audio I played. And this stream audio is a null part for that dream audio. So anyways, this stream audio was recorded within the day, month, year format, and during the date of 1-3-2023 in Indomini, which is within the day, month, year format. So this was recorded during the, so this stream audio was recorded during the date 1-3-2023 in Indomini within the day, month, year format. So anyways, I'm going to play it around now. Wait, by the way, it's like recorded during the day, month, year format within the date of, by the way, it was recorded during the day, month, year format within the date of 1-3-2023 in a Domini, which is within the day, month, year format. Anyways, I'm going to play it right now. So now I'm going to play it right now. Also, within that dream that I had, before one of the times that I had woken up, what means also within that dream I had, before one of the times I had woken up yesterday morning. So within that dream, so also within that dream I had, before one of the times I woken up yesterday morning, that Mercedes Benz had a silver or gray or silver metallic. So that Mercedes Benz within that dream of mine either had a silver or a gray or a silver. So that Mercedes Benz within that dream of mine either had a silver or a gray or a silver metallic or a so that Mercedes Benz within that dream of mine either had a gray paint job, a silver paint job, or a gray metallic paint job, or a silver metallic paint job within that dream of mine. And I think the oil refinery power plant within that dream of mine had some canisters that were standing upright, connected together while separate, and just the, when I said connected together meant their foundation is connected together. It's like a farm silo for grain, but it just what would be used to store oil or something like that. And I think it was metal or some type of metal. Or I think it was some type of metal, and it was either black or gray or looked like what or it looked like metallic metal, and that was the part of the power plant, or at least that was the part of the oil refinery power plant that Tails drove the Blue Thunder monster truck over. So Tails somehow managed to have the monster truck called Blue Thunder be high enough within the air to drive over those oil refinery silos. Older Tails must have had the Blue Thunder monster truck really high enough. Tails must have had the Blue Thunder monster truck high enough. Tails must have had the blue. So Tails must have had the Blue Thunder monster truck high enough within the air in order to crush over those. It was at least like 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 connected together and in rows. Oil refinery silos. So in order to crush those oil refinery silos like that, in order to crush those oil refinery silos like that, and just go over them, Tails must have had that Blue Thunder monster truck high enough within the air to just slide across them. And so Tails must have had the Blue Thunder monster truck high enough within the air to just slide across those oil refinery silos. So Tails must have had enough height and force of speed to Tails must have had enough height and force of Tails must have had enough height and force of speed with that Blue Thunder monster truck in order to just slide across all of those 3 or 4 or 5 oil refinery silos. That is a part, which is a part of that oil refinery power plant, which is not really there within real life, and was just there for the dream of mine that I had. That is all I have to add on. Or that's all I have to add on to that dream of mine that I had before one of the times I woke up yesterday morning. So that is all I have to add on to the dream I had. What means that's all I have to add on. What means that's all I have to add on to one of the dreams I had. But if not the dream I had, what means that's all I have to add on to all of the dreams I had. But if not the dream I had before one of the times I woke up yesterday morning. This next dream recording audio was recorded during the date of 3-5-2023 Anno Domini within the day, month, year format. Anyways, I'm going to start playing it right now. I had a dream before I woke up today. That dream was about when I think I had came outside of the main building part of my house's property into the backyard, and the backyard had more dirt and possibly vegetation, like maybe grass there too. And I eventually met some natives there who are native what sorry what that means who are native to that land, and I actually think I found a truck. If not, then it's a different vehicle. So there's a pickup truck, I guess. But if not, it's a different type of vehicle, maybe a SUV, but I assume it was a pickup truck. And by the way, within my dream, it over exaggerated the amount of land within my backyard, I think, which is a part of the property that is connected towards the main house building I live inside of. So I got what do we saw? I'm not sure if this part happened first or if this is later on within the story about the what do means about the actual vehicle. But I got inside of the vehicle with the native driver, or the native driver with possibly a passenger. And I guess I was going to help the natives hunt. And there was this other native who was standing on the floor. Around the truck or SUV, but for the heck of this story, I will call it a truck. So what I mean what I mean by that is, for the heck of this story, I will call it a pickup truck. So that person standing by the pickup truck on the floor actually said, so by the way, this person might have or might have not had some long hair. So this person said within a high pitched tone texture to the actual speaking. Like, so for example, this is like mostly common to hear from people who associate themselves as a female, because most of the time when I